What's going on YouTube? So I wanted to do a quick reaction to one of Dave Ramsey's videos to where he spoke to a caller that basically asked, is now the right time for us to buy a house? Now, there are plenty of videos going around, plenty of news articles going around stating that we're in a housing bubble or in a housing crisis because there's so many, for different reasons, whether that's for lack of supplies and there's increased demand. So of course, mortgage prices and home prices are shooting up right now, but there are plenty of reasons for that, and we can get into that to another conversation, but really just wanted to react to this initial video from this caller. So without further ado.
Years old out of Cleveland, Ohio, and looking to purchase my first home. And a little worried because of how the market is right now. Kind of want to just ask your opinion. You know, with interest rates being so low, it seems like if you're not the first offer and at least $40,000 over asking, you don't have a shot. So kind of wanted to ask your opinion on that.
Well, I don't play those games. I've bought real estate my entire adult life. I own a bunch of real estate. I bought a piece of real estate last week, but I did not. I did not offer more than asking price in order to get it. I don't get caught up in that.
My guess is you offered quite a bit lower. Yes, no, on this particular.
Of course.
Actually,
yeah. I want you to know how Dave does it.
This.
Yeah.
I hate to say this, but actually, we were $35,000 over on our last house we looked at, and we lost it.
Yeah. Well, you weren't supposed to get it. It was a dumb purchase.
That's exactly right, and I'm thankful.
I'm hearing worse numbers than that. I've been hearing people going 85K over, 100 plus K over asking price and still not getting prices. Now again, totally depends on which areas you're in, especially on the West Coast. I feel like on the West Coast or the Midwest, it's coming down here to Atlanta too. Atlanta's just getting really bad about home prices shooting up, and just as soon as you see new construction go up, majority of that lot is already under contract or sold.
Well, I didn't get it.
Yeah. Don't purchase something $35,000 over asking. I mean, you're not desperate, man. You're 24. You got a long time.
Right.
It'll be okay.
24.
Now, the thing is this: are you out of debt?
I am, yes, sir. I've got no college loans. Grateful for my parents that were able to pay the bill for me to go to school. I worked through school, and I'm about 2 years into my working career.
Good. Okay. What do you make?
$65,000.
Okay. You're single?
I am single, but a girlfriend of 6 years.
Awesome. Okay. And you are not buying a house with her. You're buying a house by.
So let's just stop and just analyze the current situation he's in. He's in a really good position, man. Not too many people who graduate straight out of college, number one, are coming out debt free. So like he said, he's just a great position to be in, to have, you know, your parents or someone, whoever is going to be footing that bill for your student loans, just so you can have that off your plate. I'm still paying student loans, man. And I've been out of college like 5 years now. But yeah, so number one, really good position to be in. No student loans. Number two, coming out making 65 grand. That's really good. Coming out straight out of college. And here's the thing with a lot of people, well, students before they graduate, and I'm honestly, I was part of this crew as well, but we're typically thinking that we're gonna come out of college making like the mid 70s, 80s and stuff as an entry level person. And I think a lot of that comes to, number one, lack of research and expectations of an entry level grad. So again, him coming out making 65 grand immediately, that's pretty good, man.
She'll also be helping to pay the mortgage.
Nope.
Nope.
Don't sleep with your partners.
Then it'll just be on me.
Don't sleep with your partners. Bad idea. You'll get yourself in a mess. If you want to do that, it's time to get married. But no, you're going to get yourself into a huge mess if you set your life up based on something, based on a roommate situation. So no, if you're going to buy based on your numbers, or you're going to get married if you're based on both numbers. Because then you've got all kinds of protection. She has all kinds of protection. She's not paying someone else's mortgage on a home she doesn't own. I'm her dad right now. I'm not going to allow her to do that. That's a bad move for her. Okay?
It will all be under me then.
Yep. All right. So you got your down payment, and you have an emergency phone pay. If you change your household by getting married, then you can recalculate that. If you don't, then you're going to run it on yours. Now, the deal is this. There's a couple of things that cause people to get good buys on anything, real estate included. Number one is patience. If you get emotionally married to something, you're going to pay too much. And it's a stinking house. There's houses on every corner in Cleveland. I've been there. There's a lot of houses in Cleveland. So you don't need just, I gotta have this house. When you get house fever like that, you need to go home and take a cold shower. Slow your butt down.
The one issue with that's going on right now is that if you watch some of Dave's other videos, he's pretty consistent among all the things that he says about, slow down, but then he's also starts saying that this bubble is going to pop soon. It's going to be just like 2008. Things are going to, come back down and everything. The issue right now, though, is that you truly do not know what's going to happen right now. Nobody truly knows what's going to happen. I just saw a house. We just saw townhomes around this time last year in an area in Georgia, kind of outside of Atlanta. They were 210,000, well, early 200,000s. That same lot area this time is in the high 200s, early 300s a year later. And they're continuing to build. People are snatching up these homes. By the time it probably does kind of settle, number one, you lost out on the areas that you really want to live in, that you probably most likely want to live in. Number two, people are going to be trying to sell their houses for way higher than what they probably got them for. Or actually, let me flip that. If that does happen and people just can't afford what they have, they're either going to want to just stay where they're at, because if they try to sell the house, then based off of the average prices in the neighborhood or average prices in the state, those prices are going to be way lower, and they're going to lose probably hundreds and thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars. So it just kind of depends on the situation, but it's just messed up because you truly don't know what's happening right now or what's going to happen in another year or two. And you don't want to be on that side of this saying, okay, hopefully it's going to drop, so I'm going to wait till next year. Next thing you know, it doesn't drop next year. Then you're waiting another year. Oh, it doesn't drop. Next thing you know, again, you've lost out on all those areas that you were looking for. But it's also, all right, I get a house now. Then next thing you know, next year, everything drops. And then you're like, man, I just paid $50,000, $100,000 over asking price. I should have just waited. So it's just in a weird situation right now, man. So it's kind of hard to give full advice on what to do with this, especially as a millennial, especially, people coming straight out of college, and even people who've been out of college for 10 plus years. If you're in your early 40s or mid 30s, like, it's always going to be a tough situation to be in right now. But yeah, I'll include the link to this video so you guys can watch the rest of this. But just wanted to give my reaction to this video. Thought it was an interesting topic, but yep. Thank you.